Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Melissa. We are back again with another puff pastry recipe, and this time it's a savory one. I love making these for breakfast. It's just a few simple ingredients. We have our puff pastry, some smoked salmon, I love this brand, and some cream cheese, and salt and pepper for taste, and 1 egg, and then we have a little bit of melted butter for brushing around the edges. So first we're going to start by opening up our puff pastry and we're going to unroll it, and then we're going to add a fresh piece of parchment paper to our baking sheet, and then we're going to cut our puff pastry into 8 even pieces. And then we are going to line them all up on our baking sheet. And once that's done, we're going to place these to the side and get started on our filling. So I've got some cream cheese here. We're just going to be using half a cup of cream cheese. And I am using cold cream cheese. I would highly recommend you let your cream cheese sit out for a little while so it can be a lot smoother and easier to work with. And then we're going to add 1 egg to that, and then salt and pepper to taste. And then I'm going to use my hand mixer with my whisk attachment, and I'm going to whisk this until it is smooth. And then I decided to get fancy and use my frosting bag and tip to add my cream cheese to my puff pastry, but you don't have to do this. You can use a Ziploc bag and just snip off one of the corners, or you can even just use a spoon and a knife and kind of like smooth it out on top. But I wanted to be all fancy, so here we go. But one problem that I did face when using the frosting bag and tip is that my frosting tip was way too big and it let out way too much of the filling at once. So I ended up having to use a knife to kind of like take some off of the first ones and put them on the last ones. But this was plenty of cream cheese filling for all of the puff pastry. Alright, and now it is time to add our smoked salmon to the top. Guys, don't be afraid of smoked salmon. It tastes amazing. And in this recipe, it will end up being fully cooked because it's going on top of the puff pastry and then into the oven for about 20 minutes. So if you're worried about raw salmon, don't even fret because this stuff will be cooked and it tastes amazing. And one last step before these are ready to go in the oven, we are just going to brush the sides with some melted butter. You can do an egg wash if you like, but I prefer the butter because I like the flavor of it. And yeah, these are ready to go in the oven. We're going to bake them at 400 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. I ended up baking mine for about 20 minutes and they turned out a perfect golden brown color. And these ended up being a huge hit with my kids. My boys especially loved them. They love smoked salmon, so this was a big hit with them. Anyway, let's cut one of these guys open so you can see how flaky and buttery they are. Yummy. Alright guys, so that is the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Every like and comment helps my video do better in the algorithm. So yeah, if you guys get a chance to make these, don't forget to tag me on Instagram, and I will see you in the next video.